Hello everybody and welcome to another broadcast of the Show 18 franchise mode here on the Viper TV here as we are set to play game 3 against the Detroit Tigers, and this is game 30 of our 162 season here. So either way, just like we always do, I'm going to show you guys to keep you guys updated at what the standings look like. We're still in second. We didn't, but we're still keep up with the Yankees. We're 3 out of first right now, and Yankees are actually right now are doing pretty good, winning 6 in a row, and we're actually pretty close with the Yankees. We're 7-3 in our last 10 between the two of us, and our opponent Detroit is their struggles still continue there, and last in the AL Central, and they are 7-23 in their win-loss record, and they have lost 4 in a row. So that's pretty much the storylines heading into game 3 here, and after this game we will head back home to face the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and get our starting lineup set up here, and we'll get this game rolling. Alright, our starting lineups are all set up here. The only change I made tonight is I gave Hansaria the night off, and I put in Christian Arroyo and Duffy. I took him out and put in Robertson. So either way, you guys know the drill. I'll let the commentary commentate, and I will catch on at the end, roll the highlights, and give you my post-game thoughts. So either way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, and here we go.
Ontario. We're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Tigers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Second, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. For the current campaign, Span hits a little over the 270 mark. Smith on at first, nobody out. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it. like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1, here it is. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jose Bautista hit the other way out toward right field. Jones has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. The Tigers coming up, no score. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jeimer Candelario stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Eovaldi has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Grounded to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came out the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Chopped weakly to the left. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Carlos Gomez as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Carlos Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And that misses. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Jones is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christian Arroyo. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. First shot for him here, with a runner at first now and one away.
Count is full.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sucre, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
2-0 now. First and second now, one man out. Soft liner to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Standing in now, Denard Span. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Brad Miller. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Three and 0 now. Jose Bautista would be next. Sucre on third, Smith at second, Span at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers nothing. Next for the Tigers, Jim Adduci. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next up for Detroit, Alexi Amarista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Amarista, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And coming up, the switch hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Runners on first with 1 down. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. A shot there at the Motor City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river, as we welcome you back to Comerica Park. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Shortstop, Christian Arroyo.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays are out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Span giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Two balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Aducci giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. One out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Mikey Mata.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Striding in once again, Victor Martinez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower, pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Jim Adduci. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Alexi Amarista. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Smith, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's C.J. Cron now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tampa Bay, first baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. hard on the ground towards short. And there's out number 2.
Now batter, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Aducci sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And Gomez can fly. He's headed for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. On the year, Arroyo is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Popped him up. Crone will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 21, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Robertson. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Jones. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Smith.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. The pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Cabrera is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jeimer Candelario. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Jeimer Candelario.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1-0.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And he got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Mikey Mata. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 30, Alex Wilson.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Denard Span.
He's set and the pitch. Iglesias now at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit weakly back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron. Past numbers against Alex Wilson, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Aducci will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Span is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Aducci.
Ready for another shot now, Jim Aducci. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready once again, Alexi Amarista. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Leads off second with one gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now. Jared Saltalamacchia waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Popped him up. Robertson in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Lofted in the air out to right field. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's one away. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Ready for another chance. Jesus Sucre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Heading out towards shallow right. Jones moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Mata has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 69, Ryan Lever.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Gomez. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So coming to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First and second here with nobody out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Nicholas Castellanos will come on now and pinch run here. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Candelario at third, Castellanos at second with one away. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Digging in, Jim Adduci, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit back up the middle. Arroyo fields cleanly. Will go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Nicholas Castellanos will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 9.
Lane Hardy will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Lane Hardy.
In now, Denard Span. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game.
Center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's C.J. Cron now. as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. Still all square at 4 apiece. John Hicks is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Right there for strike one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Ball one to start the at-bat. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Now the 2-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Robertson is there, and he has it for the out.
The shortstop, number 1.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 0-1 fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 down the first baseline. Crone fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. John Hicks will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 55, John Hicks.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gomez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aducci is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-1 home. High and deep to straightaway right. Jones ranging back to the track. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
In now, Jesus Sucre. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-4. Alex Colomé takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run as Avord to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
The second for one.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
This throw wasn't a perfect one. It kind of made the fielder reach across his body to make the catch, but the runner got a pretty awful jump, and it really killed him that time.
Last breath for the Tigers. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Standing in now, Jim Adduci. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. Here comes the tying run home. Now the relay home. Tag not in time. And we are tied yet again here in the 10th.
Well, this game definitely has a little bit of everything. Pitching, hitting, defense, lead changes, and now this. A clutch double to tie things up here in extras. So we're all even, and they're looking to put the icing on the cake with an RBI that gets the winning run home.
Into the box, Alexi Amarista. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Amarista is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Tigers get just the one. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. Johnny Barbado takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 51, Johnny Barbado.
Digging in once again, Denard Span, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Denard Span.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. Bullet back up the middle. Adduci patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Striding in once again, C.J. Cron. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
First pitch of the at-bat. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with two gone.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
In now, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. The 1-0 inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Skied into straightaway right. Jones is under it, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Hicks, a base hit in his first trip. Tony Zitch takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Grounded to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 21, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones, the next to hit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. In the air to right center. Miller ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here now the 2-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit out to short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Way in front of that fastball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for him.
Nick Castellanos now. He swings and grounds it to short. Well, he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. This ball game still tied 5-all. Here's Carlos Gomez as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Carlos Gomez.
Now the 2-1. Hard liner to center field. Aducci has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Arroyo. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting, catcher,
Wilson Ramos will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Breaking ball taken on the inner corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are all tied 5-5. Wilson Ramos will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Mikey Mata.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Gomez looking up. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Detroit posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Johnny Barbato claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Well, that's going to pretty much wrap up tonight's broadcast here of the Show 18. Game 3 against the Detroit Tigers. My post-game thoughts. I don't know where to start. You know, we got up front early and our bats were a little quiet. You know, we got stuff going, but you know, just couldn't get the runners home. And
a reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit,
we still had a good lead, and
outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station.
I thought it was going to be pretty safe, and I thought I would bring in Ryan Rubber to try to get some work in and maybe work his mechanics a little bit, and that was the biggest mistake for us right there. So he's going to go to the minors after this game. So yeah, and then Robertson got the home run, and I thought, well, we could still win this. Colomé blew it, you know. Unfortunate for Colomé, you know. I'm not gonna say it's all on Colomé or anything, you know, and we just blew it. We didn't come. We came to win, but we just weren't good enough to win. So I'm a little speechless right now. And Tony Zit, you know, I thought for sure he was going to get me through that inning, and he gave up that home run to Victor Martinez that ended the game. So that's pretty much it, you know. I really don't have nothing to say, you know, but we still got to look at it as a positive. We had a pretty good road trip, and we'll just go back, we'll lick our wounds and get ready for Toronto. So either way, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If it was or wasn't the outcome, And if you did like the video, please push the like button as well as subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, so long everyone.